Hey, that went real well. One minute less than JMU. We're taking this thing. Great day of competition. We're gonna wear our rucks, get this thing over with, get some good shower, get some good chow tonight, rest up. We're taking home dub tomorrow, baby.
Alright, you know what that means. Next week's earlier because we can step off earlier.
So Ranger Challenge is ROTC's varsity sport. We go compete at a one-day competition, typically a Fort Pickett. The competition ends up being us versus about 40 schools. We had 4 days of tryouts. We cut into two teams of 11, 3 total alternates between the two teams.
That group of guys and girls that we had, like, they gave it their all the entire time. We trained the entire year, 6 days a week. It was incredible. It was a grind, and to really feel them buy into our leadership, it was just special.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I think it'll be a good experience. Got to work on my field skills, but that's why we're here, to just practice that, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Then we've got Hal there as our squad leader. Orloff is back here as the Bravo team leader. O'Leary's pulling back, and you guys are all this Bravo team. We've got an extended Bravo team, which is perfectly fine. Just, you know, for our training purposes. So, you guys got any questions on that? Nope. All right, Emma, get us back in the file.
I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit.
Pump me up! Somebody give me a horn to kill!
I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made.
Sit on your run. Those of you that have like either crappy boots or you have boots that are brand new, that are standard issue, highly advise going to get some boots, whether they be Garmonts or Rockies.
Recover tomorrow because we don't have any physical training. And then Thursday we're back at it with another long run. All right, here we go. Hard to kill on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard to kill.
This is how legends are made.
Well, it's a little disappointing, but I mean, it is what it is. Nothing really we can do about it.
All right, so we're gonna start off with something pretty cool, something you guys absolutely earned. We're gonna give you guys your little Ranger Challenge tabs because you guys deserved it. We need something to pump us up this morning. It's kind of cold.
I've just gotten it, so I'm very proud to have been able to be selected on the team, and looking forward to the competition, getting ready to train.
I'm ready to get this competition in with all of us and come home with the dub.
It's nice to come out and be part of, you know, a special group, so to say, in ROTC, and people who are dedicated to training and going a little bit above and beyond, and we're going to take this comp this year, so let's get it.
I know you gave it up 'cause I've already seen your best, and it's time you accepted this. Gladiator, 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 pick to fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer.
Bravo team, pick up!
Train wrecking ball, I'm the gladiator.
EPW on me! All right, guys. How's that training this morning? So this morning we started on a high note. Everybody getting the Ranger Challenge tabs because we're part of this team. But with that good stuff, there always has to be a little bit of bad. So unfortunately, we were notified the other day that we can actually only send one team to the brigade competition. We just found this out a couple days ago, so I know it's extremely disappointing. You guys have really been training hard as you can, grinding every day, day in, day out. So we really appreciate your guys' hard work and the dedication to this team.
I mean, I am really bummed because I was really looking forward to competing along with everyone else.
Well, it's a little disappointing, but I mean, it is what it is. nothing really we can do about it.
We do want to invite you guys to still come out and train with us as we go through these next couple weeks of training, because if you're on that B team, you guys are going to be the next guys in, especially you young guys, because that B team, a lot of young guys, a lot of first-year guys in the program, so you guys are going to fill in the gaps when all of us leave in subsequent years.
Let's see. I was really looking forward to that, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, a competition is just a competition. You know, like your friends will be there forever, you know. Yeah.
Ranger Challenge is about the camaraderie that we have and the family that we've established and the absolute grind and grit that we've put into this. And that's just really formed this relationship. So I'm just really excited to continue training with you guys. You know.
But it really is true that Ranger Challenge is really focused around the community and the relationships that we build within that. And just the group that we have this year, they're all amazing people. And even though, you know, we're seeing each other at 5 o'clock every morning, 5 days a week, it really is the best to embrace the suck with them, because, you know, we're just such a tight group, and they're all such great people, such great leaders. So it really is a really good time, whether we compete or not.
Who's breaking it down? I think Bluefield's got it. Right. Yeah. He's breaking it down.
Hard to kill on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard to kill!
There it is.
Gladiator, 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 fit to fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer.
I was going to let the Bravo team leave early. I was going to let them leave an hour early so that the Alpha team could get a little bit more repetitions in for the competition coming up, because as many people know, it's like the Bravo team can't compete. And I told them, I was like, hey, you guys can leave. Like, you guys have an extra hour to go home, do whatever you got to do.
All right, yo! All right, I want to clear this up right now. Yeah.
The big thing for the educational side and using the classroom period is that that's essentially the stuff that we're applying at the actual competition. I'll see that they're off the target, like either behind the target or in front of the target, but I won't see.
You know, as an Army officer, just because you're good at PT, that doesn't mean anything. There's definitely an intellectual side to it. So we come out every week on Wednesday, we dig into the classroom. We go into the classroom, we dig into doctrine.
Like, I spent a lot of hours building these presentations and trying to go through doctrine, make sure that I'm teaching them the right things, because essentially I'm helping build the next generation. Like, you know, Monroe, me, and Yakari, we're all building that next generation of leaders that are going to be in charge of Ranger Challenge.
It doesn't matter how strong, how fit you are, there's definitely that intellectual aspect. I was telling Mr. Attorney the other day, it's that brains over brawn sort of thing. Not LeBron James, but brawn is in that muscular power. So you definitely need that brain to be strong with that brawn. So that's why we try to work both together, because that's what's going to make a great officer. You know, you need to be physically fit in order to lead your soldiers, and you also need to understand that doctrine and use that as your baseline.
I know what it's like to come out to a classroom and like be tired and you have to learn something and you're like, oh, I've learned this a bunch. Like, for some of the juniors, they've learned squad tactics a lot.
I'm in my 3rd year now, so like getting this extra little step multiple days of the week is very beneficial, just kind of helping improve that overall like learning and whatnot.
While they could be like a lot of other people and sleeping in on a Wednesday morning, they're here getting after it.
Like, we've all gotten super close. I mean, we're here training like almost every single day. We're the first ones up on campus. Like, we're all like embracing it together, and it's good. It builds a good brotherhood and sisterhood, and it's you know, we learn a lot about each other, and so it's not only, you know, can you perform this task, can you do this task, can you do this. It's more like, I know this person that's going to be doing this task with me. I trust this person, and so we're going to knock this out.
As many people know, it's like the Bravo team can't compete. And I told them, I was like, hey, you guys can leave. Like, you guys have an extra hour to go home, do whatever you got to do, and no one left. They were like, I'm here. And I was like, that shows you like just the unity that we have in this team, and the fact that like it's not about you. That's like, it always comes down to that. The team always sitting there and it's like, it's not about me specifically, it's about the team in general. And so we kind of have that team mindset. And even though it's not always fun coming here at, 5:30 in the morning to learn about some class, and it's like everybody's tired, we've got other things we got to work on. It's like they come here anyway because they're dedicated, and that's like the whole team mentality. And that's where the character comes in. It's like, are you going to stay dedicated to the mission when time gets tough?
This competition coming up, it's honestly kind of like, I'm excited for it. Yes, like I'm so excited for it. But also I'm like sad because that means Ranger Challenge is, come to an end.
Let's go, guys!
Once we get there, you can start pushing us, but the whole team has to be here.
Specifically within that competition, the Commander's Challenge at the end, beat down. We already had 7 hours of competing time, 2 ruck marches going super fast, rigorous events, an obstacle course, and then we get to the Commander's Challenge, and we know we need to crush this thing to have a good finish. And so I've been dealing with some IT band syndrome lately, and my knee has been hurting so bad. And so going to that Commander's Challenge, it was terrible. And crossing that finish line at the Commander's Challenge just meant so much because we were just done. We were exhausted. We put in all of our effort, and we knew that the next day it would show out in the award ceremony, and it did.
I think we're in a pretty good spot.
Contact, 12 o'clock.
Track dust off is Liberty. Line 1.
We're doing very well right now. Very well. We just need a tough finish right here. Just bear down, embrace the suck a little bit, and go from there. Just the amount of time we put into that team, the amount of effort, it was awesome. That group of guys and girls that we had, like, they gave it their all the entire time. We trained the entire year, 6 days a week. It was incredible. It was a grind. And to really feel them buy into our leadership, it was just special. Hope to see down the road, hopefully next year, I want to see like the next group of leaders kind of doing the same thing. Like I want to see Ryan and I want to see Jake and Josh. I want to see them winning that competition down the road.